Hey Green Meadows families and friends, and welcome back to the next episode of Zooming In on Green Meadows. Today's special guest is Miss Eadie, a 4th grade teacher at Green Meadows, who probably has the award for the most interesting first year of teaching ever. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. The more people that like this video or subscribe, the more times this video gets suggested to other people and broadens our audience at Green Meadows as a whole. Also, if you're still looking for some of that Green Meadows gear to wear over the summer, don't forget to check the link in the description below for our BSN Sports website. Remember, the portion of those proceeds go back to the PTO so they can buy awesome equipment and items for us to use in the school building. Thanks again. We'll see you after the break. Hey Green Meadows, welcome back to the next episode. Today we have Miss Eadie with us. She is a teacher pretty fresh to the building and probably has the official title of having the weirdest first year of teaching ever. So we've got a lot to learn about her since she's so fresh. Without further ado, here is Miss Eadie.
Hi everyone, I'm excited to do this and let you get to know me a little bit more.
Yeah, we're excited too. Most of the teachers in the building haven't had very long to get to know you, and I know the students haven't had very long either. So this will be a little bit of an interesting experience. We can actually learn a little bit about you, and chances that we haven't had to have discussions in the hallway. So we're all looking forward to it. We're going to start with some general Green Meadows questions kind of that we ask everyone just to get a little backstory, and then we'll do the fun random questions that I know everyone looks forward to hearing about. So let's start with how long have you worked at Green Meadows, and did you teach or work anywhere else beforehand?
So I have been at Green Meadows for about 18 weeks now. I think I have the record for the shortest time that I've been there throughout these interviews. I just started in December. I was only there for about 2 weeks before Christmas break, and then we had those 10 weeks where I was there before all of this happened. So I just graduated from Purdue in December. So this is actually my first job. I actually started working here at Green Meadows even before I graduated from Purdue. I finished my last day of class on Wednesday, and I walked in the door on Thursday of that week. So
That's really impressive that happened, yeah.
I came in and I set up my classroom until about midnight the night before my day, and then I came back at 7 the next morning and was ready to go. This is my absolute first job.
Well, congratulations. Welcome. We're happy to have you. We look forward to keeping you around and hopefully getting to know even more about you. So I know you haven't been here that long. What's your favorite part about being at Green Meadows?
So this actually became super clear to me this morning. I was on my FaceTime call with Mr. Johnson, and he made a comment, and it just made me realize that every staff member at Green Meadows is absolutely committed to their job at Green Meadows, to their students, and it is honestly the most dedicated staff I've ever seen within a school. Obviously, I went through a whole bunch of different rotations at different schools and in different towns throughout college, and by far Green Meadows, every single teacher in this building is committed to their job, and they are committed to doing the best that they can. And it's an awesome atmosphere to be a part of, especially being a first year teacher, because it's really inspiring to see how seriously everyone takes it and how well they do it.
Yeah, that's good to hear, especially from someone, no offense, as young as yourself, that you can identify that. Yeah, we definitely take it seriously. We like to have fun, but we know when it's time to work hard and when it's time to lay back a little bit and enjoy each other. So yeah, a good observation. I like that. I did forget to ask, since you're so new, what grade level do you teach at Green Meadows?
Oh, I teach 4th grade here at Green Meadows, room 253.
All right, I won't get lost the next time I look for your building, or look for your room when I'm in the building, if that ever happens again.
Right.
Okay, so we have our Green Meadows information out of the way there. Let's start with some of these fun questions. If you've been watching, you've probably heard most of these before. We repeat a little bit our questions, but we try and still mix them up so the episodes aren't the same. So let's start with: are you an early bird or a night owl? When are you most productive?
I'd have to say that I am more of an early bird. There's something special about being awake, like right when everything is fresh in the morning and all the birds are awake, and I just love to be awake and be outside in the morning. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily more productive in the morning, but I like to be awake in the morning. I'll put it that way.
Okay. Happier is just as productive as actually doing work. So if you can wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, congratulations. Sometimes I struggle a little bit in the morning, but I'm glad that you enjoy it, and there are tons of people that do. So I just need a little coffee.
I actually don't drink coffee. I have never
Don't
tasted
worry.
coffee in my
The
life.
the older you get and the more you need the caffeine, you'll start to enjoy it, I promise. Okay, let's see. Early bird. All right. Let's go to: where would you most like to go on a vacation? And if you were able to go there, what's like the big experience you would like to do while you were there?
I think my dream vacation is just going to the countryside of England, where it's just rolling hills and there's green everywhere. Something about that just seems fantastic to me. I'm a big outdoors person. So I think that just being able to experience just uninterrupted nature where it's still so natural and it hasn't been too impacted by human interference, I think that would be fantastic.
That sounds fun. I like watching. I'm a car person and like watching car shows. So I've seen plenty of those rolling hills in the background of those car shows, but never had the chance to visit England. I think it would be awesome. You wouldn't have to worry about a language barrier, right? And you wouldn't.
Exactly.
The the weather is about the same as here, a little bit rainier, but yeah, I think there's plenty of rolling hills and fun stuff to do. So yeah, that'd be a cool vacation. Okay, question number 3. Let's see. Um, okay, if you could raise money for any charity, what charity would you choose and why? And then there's a second part to the question. How would you raise that money? What would you do to raise the money for that charity?
Ooh, okay. I know what charity it would be. I would definitely have to raise money for any type of dog rescue or like humane society. Any of those I've rescued. I'm on number 2 of my adult life. 2 dogs from the humane society, and I just the the amount of change that you can give these dogs throughout their life, I fully support the humane society. So that would definitely be the charity that I would choose. To raise the money. Hmm. I feel like I would have to do something with animals to make it, appropriate. Maybe I know that some places have hosted like 5Ks or things where you like bring your dog and have a party and raise money that way. So maybe something like that. I feel like it's the most authentic for the cause.
Well, that's cool. If you ever need help, I've operated 9 or 10 spaghetti runs here in town, 5K, 10Ks. I could give you a few pointers. So we work on that. I like it. Okay, 2 questions left. Um, if you had a time machine, would you go back in time or would you visit the future?
I would definitely go back in time. I like to read a lot, and my favorite books are those that are set in the past. So I would definitely go to history, maybe like the 1800s, where everything is still kind of fresh and new. Like I said, I'm a big nature person, so I would just love to see the world in this country before it got so built up and industrial, to see all the natural lands still as it was before we changed it.
So just before Industrial Revolution, maybe a train across the United States.
Yes.
Okay,
Prime
cool.
time.
All right. One last question. This question goes to everyone. What is your favorite app on your cell phone?
I've had time to prepare for this one. I know it. I would definitely say my camera app, a combination of my camera and my photos app. I take pictures of absolutely everything, and I hoard photos like it's my job. Let's see, I've had my phone for a little less than 4 months, and I already have about 6,000 photos on it. So
Nice.
I live on my camera app. I take probably 100 pictures a day, most of them of my dogs, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I've seen some of those pictures of your dog. So yeah. Well, you got to take 30 or 40 to get it right. So
Exactly.
okay. Well, thanks for answering all the questions. We've really enjoyed it. Before we go, we wanted to let you have a chance if there's anything you'd like to say to any of the families or students that are watching. And then when you're done with that, if you'd like to select our next person for the next episode of Zooming In on Green Meadows.
All right. So to our families, and first of all, I miss you if you're in my class. I miss you guys. Feel free to reach out to me if you haven't. And to everyone else, I just want to encourage you to use this time away from everything to really use it for positive. Take the time to slow down. I know it can be hard and stressful, but use it to do things that you haven't been able to do before. Spend time with your family and really just take the time to slow down and enjoy life as it is. And maybe it's a good thing that we had this chance to sit back and reflect on the world as it goes by.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, slow down, take it easy, don't let it stress you out, right?
And use it for positive. You can always make the best of it.
That's right. Okay, so the $1,000,000 question, who are you selecting as our next interviewee on Zooming In on Green Meadows?
Ooh, this is especially hard because I feel like I don't have anyone, or I don't know everyone as much as everyone else did. But I'm gonna have to go with the person who has probably helped me the most since I've started, and she's been a key supporting role in my first 2 months of teaching, and that would be Mrs. Meeks.
Mrs. Meeks. Okay. She's been around the schools for a while, and she definitely has a lot of information, and I could see how she could be a useful resource for you. So yeah, I will contact her and see about getting her set up for our next episode. Well, thanks again. Hopefully you have enjoyed the experience. I don't think it was too bad for you. So you did
No.
great. And we miss seeing you in the building. We look forward to seeing you whenever we can get back in there. So thanks again.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
No problem.
I've read a ton. I'm on book number 30 of the year. I have no structure, no responsibilities, and I don't like it. I want a trophy with that title on it.
Yeah, that could probably be handled. I'll talk to Johnson.